Boy Beast here. Alright, so today we're talking about the biggest pattern showing up in Bitcoin right now as we speak on the weekly time frame, which is the inverted head and shoulders. Now I'm driving, so I cannot show you exactly what is going on with it, and I can show you the chart, but I needed to make this video because it's about to make the last shoulder, which is alright. So right here is the first dip for the inverted head and shoulder. It's a triangle facing down, then an up triangle, and then a back down. We're in the down phase. So you could say A, B, C, and now we're in the C phase. A, B, C. And now we're in the C phase, this last part, and now we're going to either go a little bit more down and then shoot up, or we might just continue down and then it breaks the inverted head and shoulders. And head and shoulder patterns usually don't always play out, but inverted head and shoulder patterns also don't always play out. But when they do, they're about 90% accurate. And there's almost no way that this is going to either just shoot up right now or it's going to shoot down right now. It's going to probably play down a little bit more. It's probably not going to make it a complete, perfect inverted head and shoulders pattern, but it will do something very, very similar to that. And I think the price target points are 44. I don't think we're going to go down to 42 and 41 this time. We might, but if we don't, then look to, this is not financial advice, but look to start thinking about what you're going to do, which is either buy or hold a long position. And a long position, you're going to make a lot more money, but then you're going to have to take the risk of when it doesn't go fully long. But if you hold, it's gonna be profit. Lots of profit. I'm not sure. It might stop at 55 and go back down, or it might stop at 52 and go down. But what I know for sure is when it hits that bounce, and it hits off of the I don't know if it's the 30-day EMA or what. I haven't looked at the chart yet. But whatever it does, when it does hit that, it will, I guarantee it will shoot up. And don't look for 40, 41, 42 because Bitcoin does not do what everyone thinks it does. It's always $1,000, $2,000, or $500 off from what people think. Now, a lot of people, see, this is what I don't get about YouTubers. They claim to know what's going to happen, but all of them can't predict if it's going to be going down even more. No one can, and which is crazy to me because a lot of these YouTubers are saying they have all this technical analysis, all this and that, but at the end of the day, they're not doing anything that's different from me or you. So I want to point that out there. You can do what they're doing. It's not that difficult. Just look at the chart and listen to videos, and don't listen to one YouTuber and just go by what they say because it's almost never going to happen. There might be 50% right, but there might not. And like, let's go with BitBoy Crypto. BitBoy Crypto was recently wrong about Ethereum going to 2,500 for Valentine's Day. We're about 1 month from that prediction, and he said, "Oh, it'll probably hit the week after." It's almost 2-3 weeks after that, and nothing's happened. It's almost 3 weeks. So don't take anyone's full information and just blindly follow it. And then we can. I'm not personally going at BitBoy Crypto, but let's go and talk about Crypto, everyone's favorite. I don't know, Dubai, English, Australian accent, crazy man. He's also has good information most of the time. So he said that he was holding a long that would go all the way to 59,000, which it did. And then he said you could take your profits but keep some in. If you kept some in, you would have lost money. So another thing, don't listen to everybody in the game. Now, the stock market is apparently crashing worse than yesterday, and which is not good. Everyone is talking about it's this person's fault in the stock market. It's this person's fault saying interest rates are going high and this and that. I don't personally believe that at all. What I think is going on is everyone is moving. Well, the big hedge funds and everyone are not the retailers. They're all holding. I guarantee 80% of the retailers are holding because at this point they're all in such a loss that they're not going to sell for the loss. They're going to ride it out. So the only people that can actually cut the loss are the ones playing in the hundreds of thousands, and they don't care about the $5,000 loss. Now, anyways, I think what's going on, the hedge funds are pulling out of the risky stocks that retailers love, like us. We love GameStop, and we love AMC, CCIV, we love NEO, we love Tesla, we love Apple, all those like moon stocks, and they are putting them in safe places. Safe places could be anything like Best Buy, Home Depot, and Walmart, and all those safe stocks, CVS, and that is causing the stocks to crash even further. Now, what I think is going to happen this Friday, tomorrow, the stocks are either going to pull further down and then shoot up on Monday, or they're going to start shooting up tomorrow and then they might pull down on Monday. But either way, they're going to do a little bit more of this manipulation before they put back into the stocks that are already low. What I think that is because once the hedge funds buy or pull out of a stock, they can't tell their investors that, we are going right back in. That means they made a wrong decision. So whatever they do, they make sure it rides out for a couple weeks, or at least a week. And that is why I think it's gonna be a little bit more of a market correction, but this correction is gonna go right back to where it is. And now let's compare that to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually holding up. It hasn't corrected as bad as all the stocks have. So let's put two and two together. Stocks are crashing. Bitcoin is slowly just correcting, not crashing. What's that mean? Maybe Bitcoin is becoming a hedge for the falling stock market. And that's proof right there. That's literally proof. All right, so the Senate is supposed to be voting tonight or tomorrow, and I mean, didn't everyone vote the Senate to have the majority of Democrats in it? So I'm pretty sure if the Democrats passed it in the House, wouldn't it get passed in the Senate also? I mean, if that doesn't get passed in the Senate, then what are we doing? The government's playing games too then. And then it's all just the game. Stocks are a game, government's a game. They're all playing their game just to get richer. And that is not right. We need to stand up as a population of civilians. And I think I'm going to dive deep more into things like that also, just so that we can see the correlation between everything. Because Bitcoin you can't just go by the technical analysis. You can't go by the patterns. You can't go by just those two things. You have to go by what's going on in the news also. And that's what's going on in the news. So I like to cover inverted head and shoulders. That's technical analysis. And then I like to cover the FOMO, people and institutions. What are they doing? Which is they are thinking it's a hedge. And then I like to cover the news. Stock is going down, but Bitcoin is staying steady at its price. And we actually got a dump yesterday from Kraken, like I said. Today we had a slowish dump, but I think today what was happening was people were pulling out of their Bitcoins, pulling out of their stocks, waiting to see what tomorrow holds. If tomorrow is a bloody day, which usually Fridays are bloody, another good information for y'all is Friday for the stock market is usually very, very bloody. It is super red. 80% of the time it's red. Everyone's pulling out. It's obvious. They want the cash. But if it's not red, everyone's going to put it into stock. If it's red, people are going to either hold off on Bitcoin too, or they're going to put in Bitcoin. And if that happens, then Bitcoin is going to shoot up. And I have a prediction. If we can, by Saturday, we might. If we go back to 45 somehow tonight, I'm putting this video out early. I have something to do. So if I won't be able to cover it, but if we go not to 45, to 42, 40 tonight, and we go to 44, 45, and we bounce quickly off of it, then I guarantee you, not financial advice, I guarantee you we're going to be seeing the upper 53s, 54s, and then Saturday we might just see the push. I mean, we've been in correction for 2 weeks now. That's obviously it's not long to people like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates and stuff, but a correction for Bitcoin in the bull market for 2 weeks. That's basically what we did last moonshot, which took us from 37 to 58. I mean, Elon Musk had a hand in that, but he still is in Bitcoin. So is Michael Saylor. So are other people. So and then Amazon talking about ETH, and Citibank talking about ETH, and all these companies talking about Ethereum. That alone might just push Bitcoin to go up too. I mean, ETH and Bitcoin go hand in hand. I don't see why, if ETH has good news, why Bitcoin wouldn't go up. It's just obvious. So, in my opinion, ETH, Bitcoin, they should be going up. If they don't, if they continue that bearish pattern down, then we have a little bit of a problem. If we go below 40, don't panic. We are not crashing. It's not going to go down. I guarantee, with not financial advice, I guarantee we are not ever going to see 35s ever again. If we see 35s, I would be surprised. I would literally finance I mean, I would literally uh, take a loan out on the cars, my house, everything I have, literally, to buy another 2, 3 Bitcoins or whatever I could afford at that time. And anyways, if y'all want, I could show y'all my portfolio in future videos. I could show y'all how to do more technical analysis. I could show y'all how to read the charts even more or go through the definitions. I mean, it's the time of the retailer. It's no more time for institutions. You can see that from GameStop, and it's not over with just GameStop and AMC. It's time for retailers to stand up and take the market by storm and just push out what we like. And anyone can do it. You just need a couple of dollars. Start from a couple of dollars and do some technical analysis, and you will do fine in the stock market or Bitcoin. And it pays you, and you can cash out, and you get your money within 2, 3 days. Or if you have Coinbase or anything like that, or Robinhood, you get your money fairly quickly. So look into it. If these videos are interesting to you, I will continue making them. And if they're not, I mean, I'm still gonna make them. But if you like these videos, please let me know what you want me to do next. Comment and subscribe and do all that. But anyways, we are all Beast. We are all George. We are all BitBoy. We are all Crypto because we have it in us. There were once at our point of life where they were thinking if maybe it wasn't going to work out. But it will work out and things will go our way. We just have to stick, hodl, hold, do whatever we need to do, and it'll work out for the better. So give me a like, subscribe, and look out for my future videos. Thank you.